All right, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to do the Tobermory 12, which is one of my favorite bottles in the 12 years range. This is super easy to drink. It's quite nice. It's from Mall Island. They also make a very decent gin as well. This is bottled at 46.3%. When I have newbies in the restaurant, or some ladies or some guys, they don't know about anything about whiskey, it's one of the bottles I would recommend with the Scapa 16, or a lot cheaper than the Scapa 16, of course. You know, this 12 years. So Tobermory, I feel, is a little bit overlooked by everyone. I'm not sure why. I think they're fantastic whiskey. They're uncomplicated. Smells like it's the Isle of Mull, so it's an island. So you can feel the salinity in the nose. Some citrus as well. The alcohol content is quite, 46. It's pretty high actually. You can smell it. I like this. Let's try it. This is first fill bourbon with the oak barrel as well. It's 12 years old, so you can taste the barrel. You know, it's not very complex, of course, because it's too young, but you can taste the bourbon, the caramel of the bourbon. Not a lot of legs. It's more like a dry. I'd place it in the category like a dry white wine, so easy to drink. There's a little bite with the alcohol, but it's not like crazy. There's no smoke, there's no peat in there. You can taste the barley, the malt, more like barley, and it's there's a little bit of a pepper on the finish at the end of your sip. It's very dry, so you don't have like a heavy breath or a heavy nose, or it's I would put in the category of a beach whiskey, lunch whiskey, after a salad with some chicken. It smells very nice. A little bit of vanilla as well in there. Reminds me of sunshine. I think day drinking, it's a great bottle. Beach, great bottle. Wedding, I think it's fine. It's not very expensive. I think I paid like 30 bucks for this. I do a lot of expensive whiskeys, and you have to remember that when I evaluate a whiskey, I don't evaluate a whiskey I won't compare like a 25 to a 12, right? We have to place them in their own categories. This is a 12 years. I have a lot of 12 years here. I judge them inside of that 12 years. So the same when I do a 25, right? All not price range, bracket, and age. You got to be careful how you judge stuff, right? So this for 12, it's very, I'd say, it's not very complex. It's very clean. You're not asking too many questions. You just have a nice glass of whiskey. I reckon a cube of ice in there, because it's 46.3, would be a great thing as well. Yeah. You can taste the bourbon after a while. There's also a lot of a young oak in there. They use first fill barrels, so they have a lot of flavor. The flavor is not been, the bourbon flavor is not dissipated. It's not lost. You can taste it. But it's not like a caramel, because it's too young, right? So it's hasn't reached the caramel stage or the toffee stage, so which makes it more clean. I would compare this. It's going to be an extreme. It's not the same range price, but the single barrel first fill of a Balvenie, we did a review on this not too long ago, and it's the same kind of thing here, because it's a first fill. You can taste the cleanness of the whiskey. It's not like an NAS where we've dumped into 3 different barrels, 4 different barrels, and then we're mixing, different ages, and so you don't have like this I don't want to say mess, but complexity or whatever. This is straight up a glass of whiskey. Like I said before, you give after lunch, right, or during lunch, have a little glass before you go back to work, and you won't bring the smell into the office. So I think You can clean that with a gum, it's very easy. Listen, for $30, I think you got a lot of alcohol in there. $35, sorry. You get a lot of alcohol in there, so it's big bang for your bucks. You get clean flavors, big bang for your palate. The finish is great. The nose is fantastic too. I think for a 12 is one of my favorite 12. That and the Glenfiddich 12, another bottle I have to do with you. So overlooked, I don't know why. It's one of the best 12 years in the world. And apparently it fell out of favor for the Balvenie 12, all their casking, American oak and whatever now. By the way, Tobermory, like I said, they make a fantastic gin as well. It's a little bit more expensive than maybe a Bombay or a Sapphire, Bombay Sapphire or a 10. I think this is $40, but trust me, try this, you'll be... I'd rather drink this than the Hendrix. And Hendrix, also made in Scotland, also a great one. This is cleaner and nicer than the Hendrix. The Hendrix is more heavy. It's more like a, I don't know how to say this. We'll make a review on this, don't worry. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, be careful with this bottle. It's gonna go down fast. You gotta watch yourself. It's very easy to drink. So anyway, if you have any questions, put in the comment section. If you want me to pull down a bottle from you and have a taste before you spend the money to buy it, if you have a specific question, comment section. And on this note, I'll see you next time.